this is my alignment prior to doing my alignment myself. So this is what I got to maintain a straightforward position. I am slightly off to the left. Going to the left. That is a indication enough to me that, you know, there is something going on with my alignment. I have to hold it straight, you know, a little bit to the left to maintain that straightforward position. And also, I just put brand new tires on it, and I was wearing on the inside left front tire is where I was having a whole lot of wear, inside left front. So I went ahead and put brand new tires on it, and now, you know, I'm gonna get this alignment done. That way I don't wear these tires out as well. But I'll show you the little setup. Got 4 chairs with string, and I'm going ahead and getting all of them set up right now on all 4 corners. So 4 chairs with the string attached. And then we're going to start walking them in once we get our measurements. Alright, so we're setting everything up. What we have to do is we have to find a reference point that we want to use on each individual wheel. This one ended up being 14 3/4. That was the center mark for my wheel. It's 14 3/4 inch. So over to my chair. I'm tied off on 14 3/4 inch on this chair back here, and the chair up in front of the vehicle, the back right, 14 3/4 on it, and in the front right, 14 3/4. Now, once I have all these set, I've already went and done this, but I have each individual one at 4 inches from the middle. So 4 inches, 4, and then this one is 4 as well. We're gonna come around to the back right. Step around, step over. Oh, just to show, 4 inch, 4 inch, and then 4 inch. All right, we'll go up front. We got a little bit more room. We'll walk around. All right, so we're coming back to the front. I'm going to my 4 inch reference point, which is in the middle. So 4 inches in the middle. Look at the back, see how bad we're out. And what I'm reading in the back, I've got, no, it's kind of hard to see because whatever angle I hold the phone at is going to be a little bit different from what I'm actually seeing, but I've got roughly 3 3/4 from where I'm standing at. Up front, I'm getting right at 4 1/4 from where I'm looking. So 4 1/4, 3 3/4. So you see that this is a quarter over my reference. This is a quarter under my reference. So this side right here, this is towed in the front. This has got to come towards me, and it's going to get me back to 4 inches. So front left is towed in, and that's where I was wearing at. All right, passenger front. Go to my reference. I'm at dead on 4 inches on reference. Come up to the front. I am at
3 7/8 is what I'm looking. Come to the back, 4 1/8. So this one is only an 1/8 out. So, all right. So we come down here. I had to blast these prior to, that way I could get it to move on video. She did not want to move, so if you have a problem, loosen your 2 bolts and spray some PB Blaster or something in there. But anyhow, right here is our outer tie rod end. This is our adjustment. So this is connecting the outer tie rod end to the inner tie rod end. So we loosen these up, 2 13 millimeters, loosen them up. And what we noticed when we took a measurement was this tie right here is towed inward. The front side of it's towed inward. So we need to make it go outward. So what we're going to do is we need to have more exposed threads for the outer tie rod end. That's going to push this tire out this way, and that's the way that we need it to go. So like I said, I got everything loosed on my adjuster. I'm gonna barely move it a little bit. We're probably gonna do about a half a turn. That's about a quarter. There's a half. We're gonna see where we're at now. I don't have a cardboard or sliding ramps or anything like that, so I'm having to jack the front end of the vehicle up and then drop it back down. And when I drop it back down, I'm gonna double check over here. I'm gonna double check my 4 inches. You can see I slid my chair over with my feet on accident, but when I drop it back down, I'm gonna double check my 4 inches to my reference point, and then I'll see if I fix the problem. So let's drop it down real quick. All right, just real quick, just to show you my measurements and see where I'm at. See if I get this thing to focus in. All right, so pretty much on the money for my reference, which it should be. All right, back here, man, that's hard to get to focus. 16th. So 3 15/16. And up here, a 16th over. It's hard to get this camera to see what I'm seeing, but 16th over right there. All right, so 4 1/16, and then 3 15/16. So go in the right direction. Got another 16th to go. So same thing. I'm gonna leave everything where it's at. Jack it up one more time. Barely move it, probably 1/8 of a turn down there on that adjuster, and then come back until I've got 4 4 4, and then I'll be done with this side right here, and then I'll have to go to the other side, and hopefully it treats me a little bit better. I've been spraying some knocker loose on that side. Whoa! All right, we gave her another quarter. Let's double check our reference. All right, so I got my 4 reference back. Got 4 in the front now, 4 in the back. So she is now perfect. And just to verify back here in the back, I'm gonna show you. is for that 4 reference in the back as well. Like I said, where the camera can see it and what I can see, if we hold the camera straight over the top, it's at 4. But when we're having to pick the vehicle up, the reason why we're having to do so is the tie rod is seized up. I'm not going to get that wheel to move sitting on this concrete. I ain't got enough beams for all that, so I'm having to pick it up. Then when I move it and it's in the air, I'm not fighting against anything. So I move it while it's in the air where I want it to go. Then I drop it back down, and it's crucial that I have to make sure that I check that 4-inch reference that I'm using from the middle to my string. So I had the 4 inches here to here, and then I did my 2 checks. So right now, this side is good to go. So we'll step over here to this side, and let's see what I gotta do to it. All right, that chair got hit, so let's just move it back to that 4 inch, a little bit more, a little bit more. All right, whoa, towards me, towards me, towards me. That's it right there. All right, I'm gonna walk back here and verify still 4 inches in the back of it. Oh. Make sure they didn't run into this chair. All right, that's 4 inches, so they didn't run into that. That's still good. All right, it's 4 inches in the back. We got our 4 in the front. Let's see which way we gotta go here. See if you can get her tight. She's got a little bit of slack in her. All right, towards you. Towards me here. Oh, that's it right there. All right, so 4 inch reference. Checking up front. That one's hard to see. Let's check this one. I have got 4 1/8 right here. It's looking. All right, so just got the 13s loose on this one, and I have got to get it loose. I was really debating whether or not I was going to show this because the other one was rough. But wow, check that out. That one is spinning free. Getting thrown a bone today. All right. See if I can get in here, see what I need to do without getting in y'all's way. Ooh. All right, so I need to have more exposed threads here to push this wheel out. So let's see if I'm going the right way or not. And we'll just count off. I'm gonna do half turn. All right, I'm going the right way. All right, there's that half turn. I'll drop her down, and I hit my chair, so I'm gonna have to realign my reference. All right. All right, I'm gonna have you realign my reference. I hit it. I hit it again. All right, pull her tight. Towards you. Hold it towards me just a hair. Whoa, hair more to me. All right, hold that. And that is 3 3/4. And that was 4 1/4 over here. All right. Need to go some more. Double check that reference. Dead on the money on the reference. Okay. Still need to do some more adjusting. All right, let's jack her back up.
Actually went the wrong way on that one.
Hand me them, all right. All right, tap it in towards you. Me. All right. I got 4 1/8. Reference is 4 and 3 7/8. So we got that 8 back. Now I gotta get one more 8.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, now we got our 4 inches. 4-inch reference. 4 there. Got 4 there, so 4, 4, and got the 4. So I'm happy with that. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go down underneath here. One other thing that I done off of camera was when we got done with this side over here, I tightened down the 13s, double checked it just to make sure nothing had wandered, anything had happened. I'm gonna do the same thing right here real quick. I'm gonna tighten down the 13s and I'm gonna go and double check it. So I'm gonna do that real fast. Oh. Let's see. A lot of the times these are real loose. You can actually get a little bit of adjustment out of them, but that driver's side was so daggone tight. I didn't have to worry about it too much wandering around as I went to tighten it up. This one is spinning very freely, and I was not expecting that. Figured this side was going to give me just as much hassle as the other. Yeah, I actually could get this ratchet on this side. Yeah, all my teeth are kind of missing on my gear wrench back here, about like me, so it's taking a little bit longer than it should. All right. Whoa! Just letting the wrench catch on the control arm. All right, torque to spec. Let's double check. I hit my chair again. All right, let's get her tight. I hit it. Oh, we're a ways off. All right, towards me. All right, that looks good. I'll double check that one more time. You gotta go towards you a bit. A little bit. Oh. 4, 4, and I got that 4 right there. All right, 4, 4, and 4. So we're good. All right. So got everything tightened down on the adjusters. They're torque to spec. Got 4 on this side, we verified it. 4 on that side as well. If you want to get nitty gritty with it, you're supposed to actually have your wheels going a little bit towards your side of the road, which you know, that'd be the passenger side. So if you wanted to do it exactly right, you know, maybe throw a 32-second over where this one is going this way a little bit. This one is doing the same. I just want mine to be dead on straight, so that's what I went for, the 4, 4, and 4. 4 is my reference. 4 on the right side, 4 on the left side. But we're about to cut the video, and what I'm going to show you is just a way to just double check. What we're going to do is we're going to find us a reference point on the front. So if you look on that tire, you've got 5 different patterns. You got the outermost, the 3 inner, and then the right side outer. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a point just like this, and I'm going to have someone hold that, and I'm going to pull it over to here. Now you're going to hold your side cord. You got it held tight on yours?
Yeah.
All right, so this side I am 62, and that's looking like I'm gonna call it 62 5/8, or 67 and 5/8. All right, let me grab that. I'll let them see. All right, so we're going from this one right here. So 62 and 5/8, or 67. I don't know why the heck I keep saying that. Actually, yeah, 67 and 5/8. So all we're doing is I'm going from this one on my side of the tire to his on his side of the tire. Now we know we got 67 and 5/8 on the front, so we're gonna wrap around to the back tires. All right, so right here on this side, he's holding in the same spot, you know, about in the middle. So that's the same thing that we checked on the front. The first measurement was right here, same piece of tread. So I'm gonna jump over to my side. If we have done everything as we should, our front measurement was 67 and 5/8. So we should get an identical measurement of 67 and 5/8. So that's gonna be me measuring to this tread right here. And I'll put the camera on that. And you can see it's 67 and 5/8 on the money. Dead on the money. So we've got everything straight. We've got the front left tire line. We got the front right tire line. Steering wheel is still sitting here straight. I got it to where I wanted it and turned the key, let it lock itself up so she couldn't move while I was doing all that. Is it easy? No. But will it save you money, and will it get you to where you need to go and not ruin your tires? Yes, absolutely. These are brand new tires, and I have 100% faith that, you know, this is not going to eat my tires up whatsoever. It's just geometry. I mean, it's when it all comes down to it. When you take and you get your car aligned, this is essentially the same thing that they're doing, but it's just on a whole nother level, and it's just so much faster. Yes, you know, me having to set up all this stuff, it does take a while. Setting up my chairs, developing my own reference point. Now, the reference point that I chose, that 4 inches, that is not something you don't have to choose 4 inches, but what you do have to have is consistency. If you use 2 inches, okay, all your reference points need to be 2 inches. Another thing that I want to note as well is when you go and do an alignment, you do need to make sure and check that your vehicle can take an alignment. When I say that, what I mean is you can't have front end parts that are wore out and then do an alignment like this and expect everything to be okay. More often than not, I'm sure that everybody has ran into the situation where they go and take their vehicle to have an alignment done, and then the mechanic or someone tells them, oh, you need a control arm, or you need a lower ball joint, or oh, you need a tie rod in before I can do an alignment. Well, when they say that, you do actually have to have it, if, you know, so long as they're credible, of course. But I do want to show you what you need to look for in terms of your front end, and if you are good to do an alignment before you go and do it yourself. I will make another video and show you that. It's just simply lifting your front suspension up, making sure that it's completely unloaded, and doing a front end check, checking your tie rods, inner and outer, checking your idler arm, and well, idler arm will be on this side for this vehicle, pitman arm, everything connected to the parallelogram on this Suburban, the top ball joint, the lower ball joint, outer tie rod in, just all that stuff. How you would go about checking to make sure, hey, yes, I can actually do an alignment and everything is going to stick. Where I left it at, and all my measurements, they're all going to be exactly where they were today, you know, weeks and months, you know, to go by. But like I said, that'll be in another video. When I jacked it up, it was 100% crucial that every time I went down and come back and made this check, that I verified that my 4-inch reference point from the middle to my line was always there. If that would have changed, you know, I've just messed everything up. But at the end, 4-inch was in the 4-inch reference was in the middle. Had a 4-inch from this side to the line, 4" from that side to the line. So everything is good. If I'm able, it's real dark tonight already, I'll show a video of me going down the road, all that good stuff. And then of course, like I said, I will be posting a video how to check the front end on a vehicle and make sure that you are actually good to do a do-it-yourself alignment, or if you wanted to check it prior to taking it to a mechanic, just to see if you know, they're going to try to pull a quick one on you, and or you know, you take it to them and they say, hey, you need an outer tie rod in. You know, how to check it yourself and see, do you actually need an outer tie rod in? But I will be posting that video here shortly. Any questions or comments, let me know. Anything that I could do better to maybe improve. Every video I seem to be taking here lately is right in the middle of the night, so it's real hard to see everything, but hopefully everything made sense, and maybe you can try it yourself. Alright, just wanted to make a follow-up video after the do-it-yourself alignment that I done yesterday. Getting ready to come up here on a straightaway here in just a minute. Show whereabouts everything is at. Some of these roads are just all over the place.